I guess.
Thank you. I usually have like a 5-minute preamble.
Mm.
I think this is like the time that I'm supposed to be quiet and then like have an introduction thing so people can like file in and so on and so forth.
Oh, I see.
Hey, Streamy.
Hello, Streamy McClurky. It's a nice name. It's a powerful name. I enjoy it.
It's good.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I actually have points on this channel now. Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so here's the deal. The problem is that I usually only watch the VODs, right? The VODs don't give you any point, but and I can't really watch it live because usually, it starts at like 3 a.m. for me, and it's a little bit late. I'm not gonna lie. So I don't really have any points, and I never really subscribed because I can't really afford to. But last time there was some person, I think, during the Kale Chaos stream who was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna just gift a whole bunch of subs," and I was suddenly accidentally subbed to the channel of my friends. Like, wow, I have points now. Pretty happy about that. Can do this now. I can express my emotions in chat.
Oh boy.
I have a rose next to my name. Is that a rose? I think that's a rose.
Kind of looks like a rose.
Yeah. 3 months? I'm not subscribed. I've not been subscribed for 3 months. What's the deal?
It might have been total. You might have been gifted 2 other times.
Oh. Whoa.
Or some people gift more than 1 month at a time.
Oh damn. Fuck. Like, whew. I think I haven't thanked the person enough when I received this. Oh, I can hear the cat, but I cannot see it.
Me neither.
Mm.
You're seeing what I can
that...
see. Everyone is seeing the same thing.
Oh wow, this is actually mask the game for you, damn, okay.
Oh yeah, no, I can't see anything through this.
Damn, blind run. Just play the next chapter. Oh. Just play the next chapter like this and show nothing, only with noise.
I don't think I can do that.
Oh, that makes sense.
I don't think I can do any of that. Especially just going into doorways. Yeesh.
Oh.
Because you had to, like... You're going to be in, like, an area that just circles around and around, and then there's, like, one spot that you have to be, like, hold up and press this button to go into the next area.
Is there a little sound when you're next to it, or is it nothing?
I don't think there's a sound.
I'm gonna listen for that sound. If there is that sound, I'm gonna dare you.
No, I'm not gonna do it, just because it's just not fun.
Yeah, no.
Right. Feet. Little kitty. Feet.
Kit. Kit.
Feet.
Feet.
It's a very, very good menu.
Feet.
Had a chance to change your fit.
Would you?
Would you?
Cornelius. He squeezed my hand so tightly.
Forgive me. I cannot help but keep you close. But soon I must depart. My father awaits. Can you meet me here again?
I shall be waiting.
Your promise gives me strength. 'Tis but a temporary separation.
I do not approve.
Ingwe! How dare you? How long have you been there?
Must I turn him into a frog to make you give him up? Wake up, Velvet. He is a prince. We are but vagabonds. Your love amounts to nothing.
You need not be jealous, Ingwe. King Valentine's blood runs through you both. You are the last living heirs. You shall restore the throne.
Silence. Scaldi, go tell Urza that I shall be successful in my plans.
Aye.
A king, eh? So they want us bastards conceived in treachery, linked to our grandfather's bloody throne? I think not.
Please don't talk about our mother that way.
Velvet, it would seem you have forgotten about the curse she set on us.
I have not forgotten.
No, you have. Now, read this once again. Read the prophecy our mother wrote. 'Tis written clearly. An unavoidable curse and death shall be unleashed upon us both. Our mother, who could see the future, wished death upon us.
We abandoned our mother first. 'Twas inevitable she would curse us.
Had we not abandoned her, that crazed king would have executed us as well. I would have preferred that. At least we would not have to suffer under a curse cast by our own mother.
That doesn't mean that the curse she has predicted will come true.
Oh, can you see the future now, like Mother in Hindle? I'm sorry, Velvet. I spoke too strongly. Let us go. Hold on to this.
My dear children, eventually an inevitable curse and death shall be thrown upon the two of you. Mother.
All right.
Mother.
Nice read. No notes. The
cauldron guides the way to Armageddon with its final stone.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Thanks, mother.
This is Velvet. We've seen her a lot throughout this game.
Get to play her now.
Yeah. She's fun to play because she spins. You also can swing across the battlefield.
Oh, Spider-Man.
Remember correctly, this is the character that Piph enjoys playing the most
Oh,
in terms
nice.
of gameplay.
Why hath my slumber been disturbed?
You possess the gift of foresight. I seek an answer from you.
Unfortunately, I cannot assist you. When I speak, fairies and humans misinterpret my words and lose their perspectives. I have stopped gazing into the future.
I am of King Valentine's bloodline. I had heard that you were close to the royal family.
Sheep are close to humans as food, not friends. So too are dragons. We have never been friends of man. I see. So you are Velvet. I have had visions of your arrival. I guess this is the time.
If you knew I was coming, then you know why I am here.
As your mother said, a curse and death surround your own demise. 'Tis nothing to fear. No life can escape death. When life ends, a world is sealed.
If you know my fate, you know that it is pointless to discuss my death.
Yes, that is correct.
Please tell me what the future holds.
Everything hath already been written in the prophecies. I have nothing more to add. The path to take will be indicated by your mentor.
My mentor?
Death cannot be avoided, but fate can be redirected.
Are you suggesting destiny can be changed?
I exist for guidance. Though I be not rewarded, I must serve my purpose. Until, as the prophecy states, the Shadow Knight from the Fairy Kingdom takes my life. Deny fate if you wish. That is your duty in your demise. You shall visit here once more. At that time, my friend shall attend to you. Now, please go. My own end draws near. Even sinners before their execution are allowed time for a prayer. Please do not interfere with my slumber.
Princess Velvet, have you been studying? This is a perfect time to review our nation's history. The Kingdom of Valentine was created after our ancestors first came to Arion. Our exceptional skills in magic and technology flourished. And we prospered, becoming an affluent nation. In our golden age, we controlled over half the continent and...
Master Croy.
I forgot how much
Why, Princess
her
Velvet,
boob do jiggle.
If I knew you would be visiting, I would have had
I'm
some
so used to
tea
the other girls who don't have
ready. Are you
much
still in the
in that
castle in the
department.
forest? It's quite far from anything.
It is a very nice castle.
Like the other two girls that
but
you
it's
play.
almost like a prison out there.
Casting judgment
Everyone
upon
needs to
them.
believe that you and Ingwe are the only survivors of the destruction of Valentine.
Feet.
Welcome! What can I get you today?
Iconic.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, poor dragon got hard by Edgy Boy. Because Edgy Boy's like,
Princess,
well, Dad told me to
I'm
do
off to
it.
earn some money. These days, I can get a fair amount of coins by working in the Fairy Kingdom.
Was it his bad dad or the first lady's bad dad?
His bad dad. His
His
bad
bad dad.
adopted dad.
I see.
Adopted dad was like, I want to show off this awesome cool sword. Go kill a dragon.
As we have discussed before, there are several prophecies about this land. All of them refer to the end of the world, caused by 5 disasters: a monster, a fire, a king of death, a cauldron, and a dragon. The prophecies about our own nation were similar.
Ingwe and I were taught about these prophecies when we were younger.
Princess Velvet, do not have an answer regarding how to save the two of you.
Master Croy.
Any instructor would be vague. They would guard their words to comfort their pupil.
Skaldi.
Is this an acquaintance of yours?
Before the first Valentine, ere came to this land, the prophecies regarding this area were already ancient. They are more accurate than the tales coming from less enlightened nations.
How dare you insinuate that my country's wisdom is fallacious?
King Galen of my country, Titania, listed these prophecies in an epic poem. The truth behind the catastrophe can be found in these verses.
And where are these poems? I would like to see them.
The Psalms have been scattered and are lost. One section has been passed by word of mouth, however, it is quite vague.
If you know not the words, 'tis best to admit that you do not know them. All wise men respect honesty. If you continue your folly, you will never find the answer you seek.
You do not seek a debate. All you want is a fight. Oh, I feel dizzy.
Be careful. Anger is likely to disrupt the amount of blood reaching one's brain.
Then I salute
Old
your
man
extensive
fight.
knowledge. I bid you farewell.
Master! That wasn't nice, Skaldi.
I spoke only the truth. 'Tis fact that the Psalms foretell events to come.
Is there any way to read the whole scripture?
Only King Galen knows the entire poem. But Galen is held prisoner in the Netherworld.
You once said you are able to go to the Netherworld.
Yes, indeed, I can.
I'd like to know the truth. If the epic poems tell of destruction,
I shall take you there and hand them to you. But please do not forget, if you seek fish, you must first bait the hook.
what is it you want?
Oh, the request of one as old as I is but a trifle. I ask for a single book. If I can borrow the Book of Transformation.
That is a book of magic scribed by my grandfather. 'Tis my kingdom's treasure. It is not mine to give.
I only ask to borrow it for a short time.
I see.
Well, let us go before we change our minds.
None of the characters learn to not trust old men. Don't trust old man wizards. Fun fact, Velvet was the weakest character in the original release. I wonder why she was weak. Or the weakest.
Yeah, red, pink.
Red, pink.
What was that? Is that experience?
Yeah, old men slash dads in this world have bad track records.
Yeah. It's fairy tale rules.
Fairy tales rule.
Whoa, whoa.
Spinny.
Spin. Beyblade.
Man, Beyblades look so unsafe.
God. There were so many Beyblade parts that flew right next to my face when we were playing Beyblades with the other children in the fucking schoolyard.
Oh, oh man.
Yeah, those things just explode.
They go so fast and they're just made out of plastic.
Yeah. I mean, especially when children, start to find tricks to make your Beyblade do cool shit so that it would hit harder on the other Beyblade.
Velvet was weak because she had the lowest health and relied entirely on damage over time effects.
Oh.
I have one.
Oh, have we seen one good dad in this game? I'm trying to think. Like, scene. I guess the only one who comes close, even though he's got problems, at least he somewhat tries to be kinda better, is like Cornelius's dad. Like, right at the very end, he tries to be like a bit better, but he's still kind of not a great person.
At the very end.
Like, it's at least something.
Now that you pointed it out, she does bounce a lot, doesn't she?
She bounce a lot. She bounce a lot.
Must admit, did not expect that from this art style.
Oh.
Well, what am I saying? No.
This is the same game that does have Odette, the queen of the underworld.
Yeah, no,
We're probably gonna be seeing. So.
Yeah, we're gonna be probably seeing her. It's just that this is like the first character that you're playing as that bounce.
Yeah.
The only other character that you play that also bounces is like Oswald, technically, because his hair bounces a lot.
Nice. Oh, you can say your chain doing weird patterns and polygons.
And I am really trying hard to think of like have we seen any good dads and like that? That's the only one that I can think of. I can't think of any other that you actually like have seen yet.
Yeah. All the good dads are dead. That's the fairy tale rule.
Yeah, the only other one that I can think of like, yeah, there is that dad. I can't remember if he's good or not because he's kind of, yeah, pretty much dead. The dwarf guys who act as like side dad are pretty good.
It's the thing with dwarves, right? You can never really know the age, right? Since the beard is kind of just part of the course.
Yeah. They pop out like that.
Yeah. Like you look at your dwarf advisor and you've been treating him like a wizened old man this whole time. He's like, I'm 16 years old.
But don't you, like, drink? Oh, that's just a dwarf thing.
It's just, we have, you know, culture.
We have
Very
culture.
different. We have culture. We have it. I swear.
I mean, what a dig at humans, but, like, kind of fair.
I thought you drink. Right, you see, my lord, we have culture.
Oh, the girls, they angry.
Oh no, oh god, oh no. Slap fight.
The only good known canonical good dad is Alice's dad, and he never appears in game. That's why he's good.
Yeah. That's the fairy tale rule. If you're a good dad, you're dead or off screen.
Yeah.
Or off-screen dead.
But yeah. You know, just in case the story wants to really drive the point home.
Well, typically, if you are a good dad in fairy tale land, Mickey, most of the bad things would not be happening because he would just be like, nope. Nope, I'm putting a stop to this.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess really all the fairy tales that we see is the stories that happened because a dad didn't do his job, really.
The only other one that I could think of was like, well, I mean, he kind of was sort of stuck in a hard place is like Beauty and the Beast dad.
Yeah.
Because, like, he didn't mean to do what he did. It was just supposed to be, like, the first person that greeted him he was supposed to give over, and he thought it was going to be, like, his dog or something, but no, it ended up being his daughter. He's like, oh, dang it.
Yeah.
I did this thing. I don't know what to do, and she's like, that's fine, I'll go.
Yeah.
I my cream.
Is like shit fucked up. I've given my daughter to this weird furry guy. Now she's developed Stockholm syndrome, and it's getting a bit weird. I don't know how to feel about that.
But I guess he also has kind of a cool castle.
He does have kind of a cool castle. Very big library too.
Yeah, Rapunzel dad is just like, my wife is just pregnant and she really wants these cabbages.
You know?
But he was kind of also a dummy for, I guess, kind of listening to his wife be like, his wife was like, I want those cabbages from our neighbor. You mean our neighbor who's very clearly a witch? Yes! Okay, honey.
Yeah, we really can just swing around the map just for free. That's awesome.
Yeah, she don't get around very fast though, but I mean it's fun.
Yeah. Alright, it cannot be fun and efficient. That's just preposterous.
Well, I mean, you can. It was the very first character.
I guess so, yeah.
You can literally just glide around everywhere. The cursed cabbage tastes the sweetest. I guess all things considered, because, you know, people were stealing her food that she actually needs. She was pretty chill with it, if you, I guess, consider it. I mean, she did ask for for the baby, but I mean, like, these people are kind of a little bit dumb. So maybe it was better.
Yeah, I don't remember how the actual fairy tale goes.
It's just this wife who is pregnant, and because she's pregnant, she's having cravings, and she's just like, I want the neighbor's cabbages. And he gets away with it the first time he steals from her, but the second time he gets caught, and the witch is like, okay, listen. Either you give me the baby and I'll give you the cabbages. Or, like, I'll probably do something else and you'll probably regret it. And they're like, yeah, sure, I guess that's cool. I'm gonna have to reread it if I want specifics, but it's something along that line.
Do you ever just be pregnant and be like, husband, I have a hunger for crime, and you're gonna help me with it?
And you just kind of have to go, sure, honey.
I mean, yeah, you know, that's kind of the deal, you know, when you make your wife go through pregnancy. Kind of like it's almost like a curse, really, when you think about it.
What a horrible thought process, because that means that literally every single person alive is from a curse.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. It's a bit fucked up, innit? It's fine.
Just means that we're all a little bit cursed and we're gonna have to be okay with it.
Yeah. Oh, hello, Laura.
Yeah.
Hello, Laura.
Yes. It is I.
Did I do the shout out? Give me a second. I did. There you go.
Oh.
I had them typed up and everything. Oops.
Laura in chat can confirm I am in fact the result of a curse. Well, I'm glad you do it. I'm glad you're okay with it.
I mean, considering your name in chat.
Well, you know, maybe we shouldn't address that, just in case there are some repercussions of the Eldritch variety.
Nah.
Nah,
Nah.
it's too late, really.
Yeah, I can't take it back. I just kind of have to own
Yeah.
up to it now.
No, yup. Guess we're on that route now. I saw Mooba and I was I was suddenly taken by Bloodlust. I'm not used to friendly robots in the Twitch chat.
Ah, I see. I often do the same thing when I see purple.
Yeah, it's the link, really. That's what gets you.
Yeah.
So what has happened if we accidentally just ban the robot that links the YouTube?
I
Do
know
you think
one
we get
particular
fired?
person is going to be pretty upset.
Sorry, Aloha.
Do you think we get fired? Do you think I can get fired at my first appearance on the on the Piph Street?
I don't know. I only, like, volunteer here. How can we even get fired?
I don't know. I just assume that we can.
We get fired from friendship?
Oh shit. I got a bit more dire than I thought it would be.
Why did you not assist me? Disappearing like that.
As you promised, I did borrow the book in question, but it was missing the section regarding the curse of the Puka. As it stands, I cannot help your current situation.
The pages were removed. Ingwe must have interfered.
There is not much time. If the Queen catches us, she will not allow us to leave. The King's prison cell should be nearby.
I smell warm blood. Do I sense live humans?
Oh, King of Titania, it is I.
Begone, you demons. I have already declined your request.
Great King, although you do not wish it, we will one day release you. But our business today is different.
We come here to ask you, scribe of Arian's greatest epic, about the world's end.
The scent of the blood coursing through your veins, I remember it.
I am Princess Velvet, of Valentine.
His grandchild.
Please tell me of the prophecies that are based on the Psalms.
What do you hope to gain?
Old man
I wish to
shimmied away.
oppose destiny and escape a curse that would cause my death.
Oh no, the Halia will hear us.
This is all that is left in my head and in my hands. Seek out the rest. I shall dream about you saving the world. Ah, the corpse that calls itself royalty. She has come to torture us.
Silence, Scan. I do not recall allowing visitors into the prison.
Queen Odette of the Netherworld.
You say you are from Valentine. The memory of that name makes me furious. That criminal you all call a king. He stole my eye, crawled out onto the earth.
What? My grandfather?
Your rudeness continues. Tearing you limb from limb is not punishment enough.
She just popped away.
The land sinks into the
Cauldron's fire.
Through blades and arrows you unleash, the flooding flame cannot be stopped. It can only be chained. A furied six...
Fiery.
You read it then.
A fiery six-eyed beast speeds the guiding hand of salvation. The one who removes the torment is mine own son. The Lord of the Netherworld emerges in a triumphant march of death. One who threatens the darkness is the shadow of the lost master.
The one that removes the torment is my own son. Own son. I guess it's Rabbit Boy.
It's... If... I don't know if that's spoilers yet or not.
No,
I guess you could figure it out by this point.
Yeah,
If you read enough.
We're just gonna keep reading.
I already read this part.
The Lord of the Netherworld triumphs over the Master of the Dark. The one that threatens the darkness is the shadow of the lost master.
The looming blaze cometh, burning down the forest. The flood of fire that man cannot withstand is halted by the World Tree and vanishes. The Lord of Snakes consumes all left behind, born in chaos and fire, sleep in mother's arms. Life disappears from the land, all comes to an end.
So, from what I recall, this all has something to do with, like, the prophecy and how to, quote-unquote, save the world. We'll get to that a little bit later.
We'll get to that when it comes to it. But it's important to read these things and suss out what they're trying to say. Also, yes, Laura just has seen Odette for the first time. It is a vanilla-ware game, and therefore there is always one character that they put all the horniness into.
This is really tame for them, though.
Yeah, this one is quite tame.
Yeah. It's really tame, it's just weird because of the skeleton parts.
Because she's got such a bony back and then the fleshy part of her body.
Yeah.
They wanted the boobs, but then they realized, but there's no, like, skeleton boob. We just gotta put fleshy boob. We can't have spectral boobs.
That's just not right.
That just ain't right. She's doing a lot of stuff with her skirt this time around. Oh.
Hallya are gathering. We're completely surrounded. You stupid girl. We cannot run after angering the queen. That's...
Hey, it's Bad Dad number one.
I mistook you for my beloved, your mother, my dearest daughter, Velvet.
Odin. This man drove my mother mad.
Creatures born of fragmented souls. I shall pound you into your graves if you do not leave us.
Criminal Odin, you will never be forgiven.
You have been warned, you fools.
It's you again, Odin.
Aye, 'tis I, you queen of rotting cadavers. I shall decline from kissing your hand, but I shall restrain myself while in your court.
After stealing my jewels, how does a thief call himself restrained?
The crystals of the netherworld are quite useful. 'Tis a waste to leave them. Casting off darkness and shining through, you cannot defeat me. It will be my own hand that finally nails your casket shut.
Do not think you will die peacefully.
Let's go, Velvet.
Don't come near me. Something must be wrong. If you have come to save me.
The Hully are growing impatient. But they do not tremble nor shy away. Let me take you to the Netherworld's exit.
So that girl is Odin's daughter. I must escape quickly, too.
I mean, if you want to get technical about it, so is, like, Ingwe his son, but no one cares about that part. No one cares about Ingwe. Because he's stinky. He inherited the stink half of the dad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I wonder, do Odin and Ingwe ever interact in the game?
We shall see.
A great storm has
Oh, yeah, I
raged
guess that would
against
be
our land
spoilers,
ever
huh?
since the disaster.
It seems that there's a tremendous amount of magical energy around the cauldron. It's probably because the cauldron's still active.
I wonder if our country will ever be like it was before.
Feet.
Welcome!
Mercedes cares
What
about
can I
Ingwe.
get you
She is the only one. I guess Velvet cares about her brother, but she also calls him a stinker.
With pleasure.
As all good sisters would.
Bon appetit!
Yeah, because Ingwe is actually stinky. Someone needs to call him out. Yeah, Mercedes is going through that her first moment of he's kinda cute.
Thank you very much.
A great storm has raged against our land ever since the disaster.
Mercedes somewhat cares about the person who would follow her around as a
Continue our
frog.
lesson of the nation's history. A nightmare befell the land. And soon afterward, the Aesir and the Vanir began a war over the cauldron. The Aesir were exhausted from the war with our nation, and the Vanir defeated them. The Aesir withdrew, but after finding the Ring of Titrel that the fairies used to control the cauldron, both countries began a long war to control this area. What's wrong?
Velvet bored.
Hello, Princess. Business is going very well. I've come back to stock up.
I love
With
this
war
bunny was
going on,
just
it
going
seems
to
that
end
the
it
fairy
on
kingdom's
hello,
a tad
princess.
unstable.
Uncomfortable pause.
He thought he could just walk by, but she stared at him for way too long, and now he's like, oh shit, gotta say something, don't I?
Business as well.
Good news, Your Majesty.
She went to the Netherworld with that sorcerer? This is so dangerous. Oh, I'm so nervous.
He may still be nearby.
She's been looking gloomy ever since she returned.
If I may ask, why are you so frightened?
My grandfather, King Valentine, has escaped the Netherworld.
The deceased king? But how?
My grandfather was interested in the cauldron.
If that is true, it must surely refer to the great cauldron that appears in the prophecies.
Is this the beginning of the end of the world?
I do not know. 'Tis impossible to speculate the motives of a king who has escaped the netherworld.
You have such great wisdom. Do you know of any way to prevent this destruction?
Father?
A single ring controls the cauldron.
The ring that my grandfather was wearing?
Indeed, the ring of Titrel. If that ring is used to stop the cauldron, no one can restart it, not even a king.
Where is this ring now?
It's in the Fairy Kingdom, where the cauldron has been taken. I shall sneak in and recover the ring.
What are you saying?
Velvet?
I would rather fight against death than wait for my cursed destiny to take me.
I know a man who can magically send himself there. If I asked him...
If you're discovered, all Puka will be labeled as criminals. Please, do not tell anyone of this. I don't want anyone else involved.
Moving in the shadows will not hide you from the fairies for long.
That is when this chain shall protect me.
She has great posture, though. Look at that freaking absolute 40-degree angle her back makes.
This is why they truly call her the Witch of the Forest.
Just see her posture. It's like must be unnatural.
See that girl in the forest? Oh, the one that has the great posture? Yeah, must be a witch.
I think it was wind for these.
Mayhaps?
I remember, hooray.
Hooray, Piph, you have done it.
I got the brain again. Yay.
You got brain.
My Brian.
You got the power.
Drop from the very top, past the snail. Okay. You heard the boss. Sometimes these maps actually have some
Secrets.
some secrets.
Secrets. Secrets are so fun. But they are not for everyone.
I see. Glass is scaring me.
I mean, that just goes with secrets, you know? Secrets are not for everyone. Or else, you know, if it was everyone, you know, then it wouldn't be a secret. It's the whole point of a secret.
What brings you?
Take this!
I already know.
But Piph, did you know? Alchemy. If you mix the things, you get the potions. You could be a wizard.
I already know how to be a wizard.
Who? Well.
Wait. When was the... over here? She walks so slow.
She jingle so much.
James will do that.
I guess. Guess sometimes chains do herald your arrival. Get that mushroom.
Sturdy mushroom.
Love the tiny form.
Yeah.
Not a very effective form, but it's a cute tiny form. Yeah, I'm sorry, Tiny Mushy. You probably should have stayed being a hot lady. You're a little more effective that way. It's always an adventure looking through Steam.
What hath Steam brought to you today?
Steam hath brought to me a game called Buggos.
Buggos.
Buggos. How do I explain Buggos? Let's see, what does it say here? Buggos is an RTS auto battler where you direct a bug swarm to conquer the planet from the dirty resident humans.
I see.
So you kind of like set it up, and then you watch it play out. Play as big bugs, and your job is to destroy all the humans.
I always knew these bugs were fishy.
It is developed and published by Intrepid Marmot.
So Mom being in league with the bugs now. Damn.
I mean, it's not going to top what I found yesterday, though, which was Wobble Dogs.
Wobble Dogs. Amazing.
Aw, I have a new audience to talk about Wobble Dogs for.
Yes.
So yesterday, I believe, I was looking through Steam, like I do, in the new and trending tab, and I see a game called Wobble Dogs. It essentially is kind of basing itself off of the old Pets games, if anyone's aware of those. The old versions of that. Where you kind of have your little pet simulation and you just kind of watch the animals do their thing. You can interact with them, but you could just like watch them. But here's the thing. So this game is supposed to be basically a child-friendly game. And it's, you know, got tags such as like cute, family-friendly, you know, procedural generation stuff in there. Honestly, the tags are not always the best thing to look at for games, because sometimes people are just kind of funny and will put something in there that is not actually in there.
Yeah.
But, okay, so here's the thing. So these dogs are made up of, like, parts, which is why they wobble. And the main body of the dog is usually, like, a big box.
Oh.
And, okay, so here's the first description, the very first description you get for this game, now that I have set it up for you. A 3D pet simulation game where you raise your own personal hive of mutating dogs, physically stimulated all the way down to their guts. Wobble Dogs is a casual and chill sandbox for players of all ages who want to care for their very own virtual pets in a surprising, unique, and stress-free environment.
Well, I kind of want to say that some of these words don't sound like the others.
Yeah. The slightly longer description of that is the dogs start out relatively normal, but mutate and behave in strange ways as the game progresses and their evolutionary lines advance. Dogs have highly variable bodies controlled by a simulated genetic system. As they age, they periodically enter a pupal state and physically mutate.
Dogs.
Yeah, dogs.
Never seen a dog before?
I guess I didn't.
Never seen a hive of dogs?
Yeah. I thought they were named a pack, and I guess I was wrong.
Yeah, your hive of mutating dogs.
The world is a mysterious place, I guess.
The foods they eat fill their guts with different flora. These flora influence the dog's mutations, letting you craft and mold them to fit your own idea of canine imperfection.
So that's for everyone, huh?
It is a surprising, unique, and stress-free environment. I want to reiterate, it says stress-free environment, alright?
Yeah.
Stress-free. I want everyone to know this thing says stress-free. And these dogs can die.
Ah. I see.
There is an option to turn off the dog death, but these dogs can die, including starvation. You can forget to feed the dogs and they die of hunger.
Ah, yes, really capturing the old school Tamagotchi experience there, in case you were in need of that nostalgia of the stressful days back when you could kill your pet and you didn't take care of it.
Super casual friendly, really.
Super casual, stress-free.
Yeah, just in case, your Pokemon Nuzlocke runs went hardcore enough for you, kind of like putting you to sleep. Well, here's mutated dogs who can die of starvation.
This game is fascinating. I did put this on the wish list for myself. Just to see if maybe one day I will want to dive into the world of whatever the flip this is.
I get that. I understand the fascination for the horrific and eldritch.
I am interested in this colorful, monstrous-looking world that I have to say this game is super colorful. Everything is neon.
Oh.
Or at least pretty close to neon. This is a super colorful game.
Love color.
Piph loves color. Piph, you can raise your own personal hive of mutating dogs.
Just like a chow gun.
Yeah.
Chows can die.
Sure can.
I mean, you had to try to kill them, but
It's kind of impressive how many games for kids that allow you to raise pets do just allow your pets to die.
Well, you gotta teach them about life a little bit, can't just let them have it for free,
See, when I play Pets game, like the old Pets games, the pets didn't age past adulthood, and if you mistreated them, including just like abandonment because the game worked off of your clock, your computer clock, so if you didn't boot up the game every now and then to play with them, they would run away. So they would just like run away in the Pets game. This one just goes straight up, no, they will die.
Right, see, that's your problem. You weren't traumatized enough as a kid. So here's the thing, right? So you're gonna take out the mutating dogs, and we're gonna fix that together.
Look, I played a different game that traumatized me as a kid. Where they had a computer game tie-in for about every single children's movie that came out at my point in childhood, which included the Fox Entertainment movie Anastasia.
Oh.
And in this Anastasia computer game, you play as the little dog Puka, while the movie is basically playing out kind of sort of in the background. You're just kind of supposed to like help things while the movie's sort of going.
I forgot about Puka.
Yeah,
I'm trying to replace Puka in my mind.
Yeah,
I can't remember Puka.
It's just like a little dog. It's just like a little gray, scruffy little dog that's like a puppy. Doesn't talk. None of the animals like talk, except for like Bartok, I guess.
Yeah.
Bartok's a little weird.
Bartok is a little weird.
So you play like this cute dog, right?
Right.
Okay, so here's the thing. So, like, do people remember the little green imp demon things that would try to like make things go wrong in the movie?
Yes.
So this was a point-and-click adventure game, and so if you clicked on something, there was always a chance that if you clicked on a theme, then those little green guys would suddenly pop out and drag the dog into the underworld.
Oh no.
And it would play scary music, and it would be a lot louder than everything else in the game. But also just because the game is horribly sound balanced.
Yeah, I see.
So imagine you're playing this cute dog, and all of a sudden, like, you get dragged into hell, basically. And then in hell, they say, oh, if you want to leave hell, you have to play games for your life.
Oh.
The game scared me so much that as a kid, I thought the game was giving me a nightmare, so I'd hide it under the bed.
Damn. Yeah, it's a weird thing. God, I don't know. I feel you on that. I didn't know Puka had such a harrowing existence.
Always having a 50% chance of whatever Puka touches gets dragged into the underworld.
Yeah, no, that's pretty efficient curse right there. Glad Puka ate that up for Anastasia, or else we wouldn't have a movie, wouldn't we? Anyway, weirdly enough, speaking of Anastasia, I think I was, when I was very young, I was sort of scared of that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I think the green things kind of scared me when I was very little.
Yeah, no, because those things are like mean.
Yeah, they're mean and like grab people and like sneak into your room and stuff like as mist.
Yeah, and they like almost lure Anastasia into jumping off of a ship during a storm.
Yeah. Possess you and such. No. It's like, so do you think Puka ate the curse for Anastasia, or do you think that Anastasia during that movie just had an incredible amount of RNG going for her? Just every time she touches, she tosses a coin.
I think honestly they kind of shared the curse a little bit. I mean, the curse was for Anastasia, but Puka ate up some of it. But considering everything that happens in that movie, like the freaking train falling apart and then getting tossed off of the cliff, her almost plunging to watery depths.
No. I guess it's just that it's. I mean, it's. I guess they just going the more the more traditional way in order to drag her into the underworld, right? Like.
They kept trying, but the dog was in the way.
Yeah, the dog was in the way, so they had to resort to just murder. Unfortunate, really. Very inefficient. Yeah, no, it's weird. Yeah, no, I think I was scared of the green things, but weirdly enough, not of the corpse man that fell apart.
Come, my minions.
How dare you intrude in the palace while my mother is away in battle?
Oh no! Princess Mercedes! What? You...
Grandfather, did something happen?
A thief defeated the knights and snuck into the palace. This woman is that thief.
I can see that. You have something of ours. Return my mother's ring immediately.
What was that? Is that the ring to Trell?
This ring is at the center of this debacle. It belongs to Valentine. This abominable treasure has no place with fairies.
It seems there's more to this story. But you are mistaken. The rightful owner of that ring surrendered it to us. It is ours.
King Valentine passed away during the disaster. Your lies are transparent.
I tell no lie. The ring was given to our queen by the surviving Prince of Valentine.
Prince? It can't be Ingwe.
Even if that's the case, I cannot return the ring.
You are not going anywhere!
Guards! Guards!
Oh, Ingwe. Really fucking it up for everybody, don't you?
Yeah. Seconds away from disaster.
Holding on. Yep. Yep. I got my finger on the trigger. I'm ready when you are. Yep. Yep. Holding on. Yep. Right. Yep. I was gonna say that the screams, repeating screams are very funny, but I realized what would that sound like, so I kind of decided to, preface that a little bit, just in case,
No potions for thee.
I'm sorry, the very casual Molotov cocktail just got me a little bit.
Sometimes you gotta light a fairy on fire.
Yeah, I guess so, right? Yeah, when the chains and the spells all fail, when the fairy tale is not going the right way, there's nothing quite like this brutal Molotov cocktail.
Bye, Mercedes.
Bye, Mercedes.
Got him.
Congratulations.
Velvet! I'm relieved that you're all right.
We were worried.
Master.
We can't let ourselves be seen. Hurry, we have to hide.
So this is the ring that can stop the cauldron.
No, it's the other way around.
This whole area is a war zone right now. No one will be able to come search for it.
Father, is the king really trying to create another disaster?
I know not the king's mind. But if the king wishes to use the cauldron for atrocity once again, the only one able to stop him is the one who knew him in life. It will be up to Princess Velvet.
But I cannot bear to see the princess in such danger.
I cannot believe what I'm hearing. I did not give you that chain so you could act like a thief.
Ingwe.
Have you any idea how dangerous that ring is? Let me hold on to it, Velvet. Give me the ring.
How do you know about this?
We are twins. There is nothing you can hide from me.
You said that Scaldi has friends in the Fairy Kingdom, did you not?
If that chain makes you act so irrationally, shall I take it away? Don't glare at me like that. I'm just worried about you. I'm sorry if I've upset you.
Please, just leave me alone.
I'm sorry if I upset you somehow.
Gosh, why are you so angry at me?
But first, how can I stop the prattling of those old men who talk of nothing but Titrell?
Oh, she gets Assault High very soon. Yeah, both of them. Yes, yes. God, I love the item system in this game. Be able to just use potions to like blow people up is so nice. And it's not like
very fun, yeah.
It's a renewable resource, so you can use it all the time.
Your chain,
but it's not
princess.
Continuously available.
It is the very first cipher
You can
created
run
by
out.
a renowned dwarven smith. The king had it made specifically for your mother, Princess Velvet. The king back then, he was a great man.
But... Grandfather took the chain away from my mother and gave it to me.
Man, that one bunny is ready for
Princess,
action.
'tis best to stay within the village. I have seen Valkyrie in the skies. They must be patrolling the area. They must be intent on starting another war.
Yeah, it sounds like them.
Welcome! What can I get you today?
Get you today. Well, I don't know. What can you get?
Will this be all for you?
No, give me another.
With pleasure.
The princess, she demands food.
Bon appetit!
This posture won't feed itself.
Slurps ice cream.
How is that ice cream already melted?
Will this be all for you? Thank you.
I do like that the people who make these games are really interested in food. So it's like
They
a huge,
love
Is there something you
food.
need?
it's such a large and great part about these games.
You can always
Yeah.
trust them to put two things in their games: boobs and food.
Yep. Yep. Something for the hunger and something for the thirst.
Is there something you...
They always manage to make the food look so good too in a lot of their games.
Yeah. Yeah. Then again, most things look really good in their games.
Yeah, they do make good art. She's constantly unimpressed with the food. She's kind of got that resting face. No brain is something for the hunger and something for the heart.
I'm not quite sure the heart is the thing they're aiming for right there.
Goblins. Why are they here?
Gablins.
Here is tainted with selfishness. Fools are fighting over a treasure at my grave. The world has become a rowdier place since I was last here. It's been a while, has it not, Velvet? The last time I lost my life here.
Grandfather?
What is wrong, my child? You tremble.
Alright,
I guess
Autobot,
my
I'm going to
appearance does not
allow
help.
the word
But
voluptuous.
alas, this is how your king returns. 'Twas your duty to dance and console me, remember? So what is keeping you? Show your courtesy and kneel as you did before.
Yes.
Now, do you remember who commands you? There. You are a good child who obeys my commands. I shall have you work for me, as you always have. We shall regain the cauldron and purify the old world.
Grandfather, please forgive me.
What? Do you dare to disobey me? You? It seems that I may need to use the whip to bring you back to your senses.
Grandfather, please.
You fool. Now follow me.
The cauldron must be put to sleep, so that none may control it.
What? No, you can't have the Ring of Tetrel. Where is it? Do you have it?
I will not tell you, even if you kill me.
You conceited child! But I cannot waste my time like this. I shall use the whip on you later.
I have to calm down. Grandfather is hurrying because he thinks that I can stop the cauldron. I must get there first.
Yeah, I have to say, you kind of took a little bit of your sweet time on that. Also, whose bright idea was it to, like, bury the king with his whip?
Yeah.
I'm not even sure he has one of those.
Is he just threatening to have it and he's like, oh god. I don't actually have it. No one will know.
No one asks, then they won't.
Wait, they won't.
They won't. Did none of them have souls? What?
Empty.
Fairies don't have souls. They're like mermaids.
What?
That's a Little Mermaid joke.
That's a little foam joke for you guys.
That's a little sea foam joke.
I feel like I missed so many points in the last few seconds.
For those foam lovers out there.
In the original story, mermaids did not have souls, so therefore when they died, they returned to the sea foam.
Oh.
Which is the big reason why the titular Little Mermaid character goes to try and become human, is because she wants to be able to go to heaven when she dies. She don't want to turn into sea foam.
That's wow, that's a very different story from that movie everybody
Disney
likes.
changed a lot.
Yeah.
Disney changed a lot.
So hold on. So does that mean that mermaids are actually plants?
Maybe.
Or
The Little
because
Mermaid. The Little Mermaid story is really bad times all around.
Because at first I thought that well, I guess it's not. Wait. Shit. What's in the Greek story? Is it mermaid or is it sirens?
Oh, I don't know Greek ones as well.
I think the Greek because I remember at some point I was shocked because I always had the Ulysses, I think his name is. It's just like, don't go. Oh, the chat answered me. Sirens, the bird people. Okay, that's what I thought. They're bird people. Okay, so it's not the same thing. Okay. Thank you, Aurora. Thank you, Sleepy Herbalist. Oh, Sleepy Herbalist, you're a herbalist. Or a mermaid sea foam.
Tis a I shall huh? A new. Now then.
Oh, you skipped his new dialogue.
Yeah, I did. As you wish.
It doesn't matter. I'm just being dramatic.
Well, apparently so. That's
Wait, how does she fast forward?
Even if we can't eat anything else, we're done now.
It's really funny though.
Hot board.
There was not even a fork in her hand. Essentially. Yeah, it's true. It's okay. The Little Mermaid got into heaven after 300 years of community service. It's all true.
What was the community service?
So to skip a lot. To skip a lot, okay.
To skip 300 years, yep.
To skip, like, most of the fairy tale of Little Mermaid. So she dies at the end.
Oh, wow, okay. Yep.
She, she dies. But people, the other side kind of looked at her and went, "Man, she tried really hard. So what we're gonna do is that we have a special program for you. We have a special program called Becoming a Daughter of the Air. I think it was called.
Alright.
Where, oh, what was it specifically? Like, if you spend like 300 years making children smile or something like that, then you earn a soul and get to go to heaven. I'll be honest, I don't remember the specifics of it. It's been a long time since I read Little Mermaid because, man, it's super depressing.
Yeah, sounds like it.
Very well.
But, you know,
See how this works?
Okay, no, there was a fork
There
in
is a
her
fork,
hand.
yeah.
She just doesn't move her hand
doesn't
to her
use it.
mouth.
Destroy it with a knife.
The knife eats it.
I love how she cuts it up, right? But then she still takes the whole thing and scoffs it down.
She does not. She just cuts it and disappears.
Oh, wow, yeah.
It dissolves
just
in
saw
front
that.
of her.
I am. Look.
Ah, this one's a good one. I'll do that one.
So yeah, if she worked like 300 years to make children smile and happy, then
Sorry for the
she
wait.
gets closer to earning a soul. But if I remember correctly, for every like frown of a child, it adds a year.
What?
Or something like that.
Damn. That spoon contains a lot more flan than it let on.
Yeah.
Or that flan was practically nothing.
Die, churro!
This is the funniest fast forward eating thus far.
There was fast eating, but just not even lifting up to their mouth. 10 out of 10.
So good.
Got some shop discount. Upgrading things. I don't think I really need to upgrade right now, so I'll get it anyway. I don't think a lot of her other abilities are that good either.
I mean, less likely to get status effects might be nice.
I think this pass is also like they're all good, but I think like this one's nice. I might actually go for that. Oh no, because like this can also do pretty much the exact same thing. You know, I should just get the potion thing because that's better earlier on. The amount of good go up. Real quick, get some more eggs from this guy, but now with discount, it's 20% off. Pretty good. Egg.
Something very amusing about watching these very pretty characters rapidly crouching down. Well, one of the versions of Cinderella featured that, yeah. Cinderella is kind of the odd case where, like, there's so many different versions of it, technically.
Oh.
And Beauty and the Beast. Remember Beastly? What's up? What's up?
I remember Beastly. I don't want to remember Beastly.
What's wrong?
Yeah, the grim version of Cinderella definitely has that.
I should read the grim version of Beastly.
The version that most people are familiar with, because most versions of Cinderella borrow like the story from that, is like the French version that came out. I don't remember the date, but it was sometime like, I think 18th century. Yeah, Cinderella and Beauty and the Beast have so many different versions all over the world. What's Beastly? Oh no.
It's close to a TV show. It's a movie.
It's something.
Featuring one of the Olsen twins.
Yeah, it's true. Who says embrace the suck?
Yeah.
I'm not joking.
Yeah.
That is a phrase that is said a lot in that movie.
Oh, it's said a lot. Ah, okay.
Embrace the suck. Oh, the fairy ladies have phosons come out of them. Maybe just fairy men don't have souls.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Yeah, fairymen can't fly, don't have souls, you know, it's the usual deal.
They got wings, they just don't seem to want to use them.
Yeah, I mean, you need to have a soul in order to want to fly.
People afraid of heights are gonna suck.
Yeah. It's too bad for them, really. Really missing out on the whole having a soul deal.
It's okay, maybe if they work for 300 years.
Oh yeah, you know. Sleepy Herbalist says there's a trashy TV show that has beasts reminiscent of Beauty and the Beast just as a species.
Beautiful.
Well, those guys have phosons.
Oh, those guys have souls. So just some fairy men don't have souls.
I started to get the feeling that maybe, you know, maybe there's something to be uncovered here. Like it almost sounds like the fairies have been infiltrated by something that's not quite a fairy, if you know what I mean.
Doppelgangers.
Felix, you know, wasn't there a version of Beauty and the Beast where Belle is disappointed when her BF turns back into a human? Isn't that just the Disney version? Oh, sorry, or is that not Belle, but everybody else?
That was everyone else.
Yeah.
They're just like, oh, the Beast is just a guy.
Yeah, wasn't there a thing with an interview with the animators or artists that were like, yeah, we know. Like, we knew. We put so much effort in the Beast that we knew that
They
Like,
said
people-
something along the lines of, yeah, no matter what we did, we didn't think that people were going to be happy with Beast's human form because they saw him as Beast throughout the majority of the movie.
Oh, right,
Or something like
sense.
that.
Yeah, it's definitely not the part that, you know, most of the Disney people at the time were furries and put a lot of effort in the Beast's design, and that, you know, maybe just the guy was not enough after that.
I think some people were just disappointed in general, though, that, like, when he turned into a human, he wasn't, like, he was just kind of a guy. Like, he wasn't cute.
He was kind of just classic Disney man, I guess, yeah.
He was just kind of guy, but some people were just like, no, but he was big and furry.
Ah, yes, I guess, yeah. I guess there were some expectations there, right?
He's not bad, just not amazing. I mean, if he popped out looking like Prince Eric or something, maybe people would have been more okay with it.
Oh shit, who's Prince Eric? Which one
Prince
is that?
Eric is the prince from Little Mermaid. He's got like black
Right.
hair, blue eyes.
Right, yeah. But how amazing would he have been if he popped out looking weirdly similar to Gaston?
Oh. Just popped out looking almost identical, just a color swap.
Yeah, just blonde. Just blonde Gaston, you know? The size of a barn, you know?
To be fair though, I think most people who find Prince Eric attractive are just the people who like how much of a dummy he is. Because this is the man who went back onto a burning boat to save his dog.
That is very true, yeah. I mean, can't fault him for that though, right? Like,
No, not at all.
who wouldn't, really?
He popped out and looked like a bear. There's an old French film that kind of did that.
Oh, was there? I guess I've somehow dodged it, fortunately.
Oh man, I learned cursed information like a few days ago that I now know the name of the prince from the Snow White movie.
Oh, what's his name?
His name is Prince Florian.
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 That's a rare name.
He had an actual name.
Yeah.
Which I'm not entirely surprised about because, like, I'm sure it had to be put down somewhere. Someone at some point probably named this character.
But isn't it like a whole bunch of TV shows and shit, they just call him Charming?
Yeah, sometimes people just kind of do that. Wait.
God.
Oh, okay, wait, no, you didn't have that recipe. I thought you had that
We've
recipe.
been slandering him all along.
Think of it as like a nickname.
Oh, I'm getting a message from Laura. Oh boy. Oh well. Ooh. Yup. That sure is an old French movie that I've never seen. I'm kind of glad.
Is it black and white?
Damn. I don't know if the movie is black and white. The advertisement isn't. Damn. That prince's lipstick is on point, I must say.
Cool.
maybe I should share that. Well, Laura, do you want to share that? Do you want to do the honors on that movie? Since you are the one who brought it up, you know.
It's only fair.
It's only fair, yeah. Indeed.
You can give us the cursed information.
Yeah. No, share the curse around, like Anastasia and Kuko in the movie.
You know what feels even more cursed to know though? Like, the Beast. We keep calling him the Beast because that's how he is in the movie, but he has an actual name.
Oh yeah. What's his name? I forgot.
I don't... Do you want to know the curse?
I mean, you know, we're kind of already halfway there, you know, you gotta let me hanging and stuff like that, or you...
Yeah, no, his name is just Prince Adam.
Adam, oh.
He's got very generic name of Adam.
There you go, just like the rest of his design, just very generic.
He's just Guy.
He's just Guy. He's just man.
And you know what? I guess if you live in a village where your only options are Gaston and generic Guy, I mean...
Yeah.
I guess. Belle could just also just live with her books for the rest of her life, but... I mean,
Yeah.
if she had to pick some.
Yeah.
Learn to read? Is it one enough?
Ignoring the fact that at that point in time, most, like, fashion magazines existed, so women definitely knew how to read.
Thanks, Disney.
That was not a point in time where reading was like, oh my gosh, you read! It was kind of hard to get a hold of, like, books. Unless you kind of had, like, a place for it. But, you know, women reading wasn't... Oh, you fast fool.
Wow.
Women reading wasn't like, oh my gosh, she's gonna bring a curse upon us, she knows how to read. She's doing the laundry with her donkey.
What is this contraption? Destroyed! Die, contraption!
We'll show her, throws her laundry out on the street. That'll show her.
Clean that.
I think this is more of an inconvenience for you people. Hey, that's generic guy with the castle and the library. This is true. He does come with great perks.
The real gamer strats there. Gotta look at the stats before you pick your champion, you know?
You know what? That actually kind of reminds me of an old computer game I had about weddings. And at the beginning of the game, you could choose, like, these three lasses you could pick from to represent you or whatever. But the funniest thing was picking the groom. So you could have just, like, you know, picked the groom out normally, just like a little picture or something, but no, they were like, no, we're making it a game show.
Oh, I see.
Where it's an elimination thing, where the game gives you, like, what was it, like 6 guys or something? And you have to pick one to get rid of, and they also have names too. So pick one to get rid of, and then they're like, okay, now we'll give you a little bit more information. Here is his job. And you pick another one to be eliminated, and then you pick the other guy to eliminate for, like, his likes. It shows what he likes. So yeah, you just look at the stats before you pick out your crew, basically.
Well, maybe I misheard. Like, does the game only reveal to you things about them as you eliminate people?
Sorry, I was distracted by Allura giving me the black mirror.
Yeah, I just saw that too. Yeah.
Sorry, what was that?
I was just like, maybe I misheard. Does the game give you more details on the people you can choose as you are eliminating people?
Yes.
I don't know. That kind of seems a little bit unfair to me. You know, just.
It's pretty unfair. The best thing that you could do, though, is that, like, if you didn't like the options that were presented to you because you didn't know what you were going to get, you could just go back to the previous page and then redo it.
Oh, okay. Time travel.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Don't like what the game gave you as options, you could just go back and do it again.
Yeah. Congrats on blowing up the Zeppelin.
Yeah, that went pretty well that time.
Yeah.
Any of these fairy tales you like to see get the wicked treatment?
What's Wicked?
Oh, Wicked is like the Broadway musical that is a retelling of the Wizard of Oz story, but told through the Wicked Witch as the protagonist.
I see.
I see them trying to do it all the time with Cinderella, which is always a funny thing to do because you have to mistreat Cinderella or else it's kind of not the story. If you're nice to her, it kind of isn't quite the same. Disney tried to do it with the Sleeping Beauty.
Oh yeah, with the Maleficent.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, they also tried to do it with fucking Cruella. Yeah.
Oh, is there anything I'd want to see? You know?
Sorry, go on.
Maybe seeing the story through the witch's side of things for Rapunzel might be interesting because she goes away from the tower for long stretches of time.
Hunchback of Notre Dame, easy.
Ooh, that's gonna be a very special movie, isn't it?
Wait, you don't think they can do it? Is there a problem? What's happening?
I mean, you know, we haven't had a really big Twitter scandal in a little bit, you know.
But this could be like, you know, maybe the first time they really put in a gay character in Disney films.
Oh boy. Really opening all the cans of worms right there.
You know, I was going off of like the actual fairy tales, but you went, nah, Disney, let's go.
Yeah.
Die, Disney.
Die. Damn. You know, okay, one that I've seen actually that's for free on YouTube that's fun to look at. I think the name is Twisted, and it's a musical that is from the point of view of Jafar from Aladdin. And like it goes through the Disney movie, changes quite a bit in order to make Jafar likable. But it's a fun retelling.
Mhm.
God, Aladdin is just the fucking worst in that version.
Who would portray Frollo? I would love if, for whatever reason, Frollo was by Christopher Walken.
Oh my god. Him or Willem Dafoe?
Yeah.
I am at your service. When I come here, I am reminded of that terrifying day. Mind me not. I see you have a new recipe. Please, allow me.
Sorry.
Now then.
I got really concerned for a moment there. I was like, oh my gosh, did the PlayStation freeze up?
Yeah, I thought so too.
No, it's fine.
And that was like also since nobody was
Very
talking, I legit thought I was like, oh, is my computer dead? Am I just
Have you perished?
Am I
Cut the
perished?
spaghetti.
Oh man, I don't want to be spaghetti.
As you
You don't want to get spaghetti.
No.
Just cut that. There you go.
I need to be right back.
Okay.
I just realized that animation, if you look at it a certain way, it's like, you know, she cuts the food and it disappears, and then she eats the knife. Oh, knife gone.
Knife's gone.
Knife's gone.
Or knife gone.
Do you think she?
Knife gone.
Do you think she keeps it in her cheeks like a hamster?
For later consumption.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, sometimes you just need that iron.
I know. I know. Does anyone else have, like, a family member or a friend that just, like, you know what would really, like, cures what ails you? Silver water.
I don't know what silver water is.
I'm obviously not using, like, the full, like, name or scope of it. But it's basically some type of silver. Like, ionized or something like that.
Alright.
And it is just, like, water with traces of this silver compound.
Okay.
I have a family member who's very interested in that.
Oh.
And going around, going like, it's the best thing.
Are you sure that family member does not believe that you're a werewolf and is secretly trying to assassinate you? I hear you pondering.
No, homeopathic levels of silver? No, you can taste it. It tastes like metal. You can taste it.
Bad. Oof. Damn. I've never heard of this. Fascinating. Maybe I should get into that. Maybe I should get into silver water.
So anyone who goes like, well, maybe, just think about it this way. This is a very easy way to think about this and completely debunk the entire thing. So, let's just say you're not feeling well. It's a sickness. So you are trying
Yes.
to put something into your body that is supposed to fight that sickness. So let's
Yes.
just say it's some sort of like bacteria something.
Right.
And it's supposed to reduce that. How does it know between the good bacteria and the bad bacteria? It's trying to give yourself antibiotics without really measuring anything. So even if it does work, it's still bad.
Yeah, no, that sounds pretty bad. Yeah. Sounds pretty fucking bad. Oh, that guy.
All right.
Oh, have you not seen this guy?
I've seen this guy, but it's just every time I see him, you know, I have a moment.
Colloidal silver stuff? I think so.
Lord Brigand!
Colloidal silver.
What are you suggesting? Why should we wait after coming all the way here? Gwendolyn's troops are already in battle. 'Tis not very far from here.
Shut up! Don't lecture me. The princess has advanced too quickly. We shall advance slowly. We must save our strength. If we hurry now, we'll be unable to rush them. Do not worry, my troops. The king's pride and joy is fighting. Our victory is almost guaranteed.
But Lord Brigand...
You're so annoying. Fine. Go on ahead. I'll catch up. We're almost there. Tell them not to hold back.
Lord Brigand, will you be departing as well?
Don't be so hasty, you fool. Heroes wait for a dramatic entrance.
But in the last battle, we did not make it in time, and Princess Griselda...
Don't use that tone with me!
Damn. I think it's his walk cycle who keeps getting me.
And who are you? What are you doing here?
The Demon Lord's confidant.
Out of my way.
What's all this, then? Hey, wait!
Don't disturb me.
You! How dare you!
Yeah, he's pretty bad. He's not the worst, but he's pretty bad.
I was there worse than him. Okay.
Oh, we've generally met the worst.
Guessing friend Piph.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah. Yeah, Rex Hex 2000, right? His knees. I keep looking at those too. It's very impressive muscle mass right at the knees. Nice. Congrats on defeating very bad
Dear
man.
Cauldron, you neglected child. Now, obey the ring. Listen to the voice of the ring's owner. Go to sleep. Stop all this. Let not a single cog spin. Now, not even my grandfather can control the cauldron. Who is that over there? 'Tis Odin. It seems the battle is winding down. Soldiers are approaching. I must leave before they spot me. Master!
Princess Velvet, you're safe! When I heard that you had run away, I gathered those who were determined to rescue you.
The one in the back.
This area is not safe. If a puka is captured here, they will discover the entrance to the town.
Someone's coming.
Please, go and hide. I'll draw them away and buy you time.
But...
Please!
Halt, woman!
You use a cipher. You must be a high-ranking officer.
I am Gwendolyn. I am from the Honorable King's bloodline.
The Demon Lord's daughter? So, she is my half-sister.
And who are you? 'Tis now your turn to answer. Stop!
Yeah, no.
Not stopping.
Burn enhancement. That sounds good. Burn rate up. Increase the burn effect caused by cipher skills. Yes, please.
Nice.
I have one fire thing. It does fire. If I do fire, it does fire. It's good fire. Fire's good.
Fire good.
I know one specific literature monster that would disagree with that a lot.
Oh boy.
Screw 'em.
Hey, is that
You
gone
did
to buy?
it, Princess Velvet! The cauldron has been deactivated!
Have you seen the puka with a sword?
Oh, he's still around. He's just resting. You needn't worry about him, though. As far as I can see, he'll be fine.
I'm glad nothing happened. Everyone was rushing around. Father has a bad back, but he still tries to keep up. I worried about all of you. I'm just very
That did
relieved.
not lead up very well into the
No.
other statement.
I'm relieved to see that you've come back safely. I'm still nervous that you could have been discovered.
Yoo-hoo. Totally not discovered.
Welcome! What can I get you today?
Could you get me a...
Princess, you're gonna have to be more specific.
With pleasure.
Ooh, that looks good.
Mm. It was huge.
Will this be all for you?
No, the princess out yes.
The princess wants, the princess needs.
The princess feeds.
Will this... Will this be all for you? With pleasure. Will this be all for you?
Goodbye.
Is there something you need? Is there something?
Yes, princess? You want something?
Gave you a power stone.
Such a small ring is the key to Armageddon.
Master.
Will the cauldron remain asleep? Perhaps the prophecy could be mistaken. You must never give the ring of Titrel to anyone with a lust for power.
Hey, here she is!
What?
What?
Indeed. This saves us the trouble of having to go underground.
What do you want?
Wait, listen. King Valentine has ordered us to come here.
My grandfather?
Princess, the king is furious.
The customary punishment for disobeying the king is hanging or crucifixion.
Quiet! You have nothing to worry about. The king is a kind man. He said if you'll return the ring, he'll love you again.
Very funny.
Princess Velvet.
I will not let him have it.
Killing her isn't an option. Just steal the ring. Like candy from a babe.
There are too many of them! Run away!
Quiet, old man!
Master!
Worry not about me. Hide the ring where no one will find it.
Don't let her escape.
Well, it's real simple if you could just leap away.
Crucifixion and hanging are a little similar, where it is a public display of death.
Horrible way to go.
Yeah. I think crucifixion is like way slow. It's like really
very
bad.
slow.
Very,
Yeah.
very slow.
Bag. Oh, no, ability. Ability first, then bag.
Take this! Flame Road. Flame Road, take me home to the place.
You know the one.
You know the one.
You know the one.
Do you have any...
Give. Give. Give me. Give.
What if I said no? No.
Just give.
No.
Wow. Do you have any...
No.
Oh. This guy has a funny line.
Wow. You came all the way up here dressed like that? Do you have any warming medicine? If not, you'll freeze to death up here.
That was such an uncomfortable pause. Gosh, you don't just like point out what she's wearing. Come on. You're supposed to try to butter up your customers.
You know who that guy is? That guy is the cameraman for the ghost hunting show with porn stars. He's just very, very nice.
The one that Kriana talks about.
Yeah. You sure you're not cool? You sure you don't want like a jacket or something?
You take my jacket.
I have warming medicine.
Maury's touring restaurant. No building, no problem. Horn
How do
Mountain
you
is
live
always
like
quite
that?
cold. I shall prepare a warming meal for you. Now then, what do you want to order?
You know you got like a tuning fork in your hat?
Hey, that's not a tuning fork.
It's not?
No.
You just cut up this pasta bazoo.
Yeah, she super eats the knife. I just cannot unsee it.
More pasta.
Will that... As you wish.
One more.
Will that be all? Thank you.
No!
Murdered.
Last survivor.
I left to disobey me.
Frosty and his family got.
Take this!
never gets dizzy.
Yes.
These are the true questions I ask.
Do you think that's what the posture is about? Is to stay stable after you spin so much?
Maybe. Maybe she's just not aware that she does it.
Yeah.
Small bag increase. I have obtained small bag.
Whoa.
Nice.
Not even a pouchette.
No.
It's a small bag.
Small bag.
Here, my lady. As a reward, here's a small bag.
Finally. The tiger is free. Let's see if we know where this secret boyo is. That's deep forest. Okay, we got that. So now we're free to do more potion damage. We're after that. Potions are real good, so having any increase in damage for that is much, much better.
Oh no, no one is safe in this world. If it can be destroyed, it will be destroyed. Velvet's already just like the princess of a destroyed country, but she got to lose.
The stupid brain was like, yeah, look at her, can't even afford clothes.
Neither her nor her brother can afford clothes. He doesn't even wear a
Yeah.
shirt.
Yeah.
Just wears like a little cape over it.
Wears a rag.
I will admit,
Her boyfriend, already bunny.
I did actually not know about the molar thing.
Oh.
Muller thing.
Turn it into potion. Disgust. Huh. Huh.
Duration 10 seconds.
Huh.
Well, thanks for that. It was actually useful, for once.
Yay, the game did it.
Oh, sorry, I forgot. There you go. I forgot to clap. Sorry. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Why were you not quicker?
I don't know. I kind of zoomed out. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it.
Is it because it's late for you?
No, it's because the chat was like talking a lot about bunny subjects and bunny boyfriends that she could be losing. I was like, wow, what if the curse was just that the world's really trying really hard to make her furry? And I got a bit dizzy at that and then just zoomed out.
You went into a deep dive. Technically, the goblins are also her subjects. They're just
Alright.
meanies.
Yeah.
They're the meanie ones. Imagine getting to be a part of a curse thing where the curse arbitrarily decides whether or not you are a good person.
Yeah, I wonder what's the criteria, you know?
Eh. Cold cheese soup.
Cold cheese soup. Made with cold cheese and yogurt.
Damn.
Have to say, sounds kind of bad.
Or I guess you never know, but yeah.
I mean, it doesn't at least initially sound very good. I guess I'd try it, but... I guess I'm just not personally interested in cold soups.
Yeah, no, you know what? No. Me neither. Thinking about it.
Oh, you got a point. Didn't even use my head brains for that one.
Don't need to use head brains to know that cold soup kind of sounds icky.
Yep.
Kind of bad sounding. Gazpacho is only good cold soup. Never heard of it.
The name is familiar, but I can't remember. For the record, I thought about googling gazpacho, then realized that I was too lazy. So, yes, we'll keep that a mystery for now.
Will remain somewhere in the pocket somewhere.
Yeah. All right. Listen. Okay. So So here's my case. Right? Is that
Yeah.
my case for not searching gazpacho is that fucking food in various languages is the worst thing to translate ever, and makes researching it very hard for me. So sometimes I just kind of don't wonder.
Yeah, like cheesesteak. If you try to look up cheesesteak in another language, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get a lot of different stuff.
Yeah, no, that's one. Bunch of stuff like that should really be pretty easy to translate. Like if you think about the words that compose the name of the food, you're like, yeah, no, that's easy. No, absolutely not.
When you think steak, you don't think a sandwich. I mean, you can, but...
I guess so. Or would that be a burger?
See, if it's a sandwichless hamburger, it's just called I think just a burg steak or something like that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see.
Just Hamburg? Burg?
What?
I don't actually completely forgotten the origin of the word hamburger. It has something to do with like a food type that was just kind of like ground beef that was put into this kind of patty and then just cooked and served that way.
Yeah, but I mean, doesn't that just originates from the city of Hamburg in Germany?
That sounds right.
I don't know. I think I remember Ghost telling me about that because I think she lives close to that.
Yeah, the hamburger was kind of a weird concoction from that.
Mm-hmm.
Where they're just like, yeah, just put it on like a bun, I guess. Hamburger.
Hamburger.
Welcome to Maury's Touring Restaurant. Horn Mountain is a new recipe. Now then.
French onion soup.
Ah, fuck.
You don't like it?
I just, I have a visceral reaction anytime I hear French in anything.
As you
Been hanging around us Americans too long.
I think I've been hanging on the internet too long.
What is that? Lupa de... Can you
Where?
read that, Bryn?
What? Where?
Right above French onion soup, bottom left.
That's fucking Italian.
Oh. Bryn, can you read it?
So, Piph, I don't know how to tell you, but I'm not Italian.
Bryn, can you read it?
Yeah, alright, I guess I could try. Fuck, Lapa di Sipaya? Sipaya.
Somewhere.
Lapa di Sipaya. Chipaya?
Now, what does that translate to?
I can... Oh, okay, alright. You know, okay.
very well.
I know that I've proven time and time again on this stream that I have a huge brain, but you know, even I have my limits.
As you wish.
You know, the next time Piph says to read it, you could just say it in French, and like, who's gonna stop you?
As you wish.
I mean, I don't know what it says or it's supposed to be read, though.
Let's just say anything in French. Who's gonna stop?
I'll say anything in French. Oh, I see. Okay.
Who's gonna stop you, indeed?
I see. Just go full-on sneakster about it. Gotcha.
Is there anything else?
Yeah, you can fool us one language brains.
As you
Pancakes. I made you 2 large biscuits. Eat them.
You know people would.
Oh yeah.
Biscuits
Actually,
and gravy are very much a thing.
1 large biscuit sounds amazing.
Honestly, kinda, yeah.
I think we actually have made that in the past.
So many hotcakes.
Just made like a biscuit in a cake pan. I don't remember why.
Want to hear one of the most sugary things in the world?
Sure.
Alright, do you know Rice Krispie treats?
No, I'm sorry.
Okay, so Rice Krispie treats, I think they're also called something else in many different ways. I think there's like a non-brand version.
Oh, I see.
Like rice treats or something like that. It is puffed rice, for the most part. That is then covered in melted marshmallow and like butter, I think.
Yeah, butter.
Whoa.
It is extremely sugary on its own. Now, put that and size it up into a cake pan, and then double layer that and have icings.
Jesus.
Die.
Yeah, no, I was thinking that, you know. It sounds like a murder weapon, is how it sounds like.
It is very, very sweet, but it's kind of like a popular treat because it was easy to like just make, because you could just make it at home.
Oh, I guess so, yeah.
It was like a
at home, homemade
Yeah.
murder.
Yeah, no, it was very easy to make treat that just became popular. It's especially useful though for like making edible art pieces.
Oh. That sounds nice.
Because it is very easy to mold, because like I said, you could just like make the stuff. So you can mold it and then it'll harden up. So yeah, people use it to make like cake decorating pieces.
Oh, I
It is so sweet though. So sweet.
Sleepy Herbalist says, friend used to make an ice cream hotcake stack. Use 2 bananas and a whole pint for it, and a lot of chocolate syrup.
Oof. See, the thing that we used to do back in the day in my home was a baked banana kind of thing, where you'd slightly open up the banana. You cut a slit into it, just not open it up all the way, and then you place marshmallows and chocolate chips on top of it, and then you bake it in the oven until all the stuff on the top melted, and then the banana would turn into kind of sort of a mushy substance.
See.
That was a thing we would eat. Especially for bananas that are gonna go bad.
Oh yeah, that makes sense actually. And I think I've only had I never made anything or eaten anything fancy with bananas. I think the only thing that I never even had a banana split or anything. I just I think the only thing that I had at some point was caramelized bananas. That's pretty much it.
I think even I've ever had a banana split. It's just too much.
I mean, I guess I had banana juice. Sorry, banana bio nectar. Very sorry. I need to name it right? My bad. We're not familiar with bio nectar.
No.
I think I showed Piph, right? I showed you, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I showed
Absolutely.
you bio nectar.
It was very funny.
Yeah.
Eh?
It's banana bio nectar.
Yeah. So it's very nice.
Yeah, I mean, okay, sounds fake, but whatever.
Don't it though? Don't it though?
Once had a white chocolate apple cinnamon ice cream cake. Whoa.
Speaking of this, you have only given me good ideas for cooking. I am thankful for it. Yeah, don't do it all at the same time though, you're gonna die.
I mean, I think we're all forgetting about the most sugary thing in existence that already comes prepackaged.
What is that?
Freaking Twinkies.
I've never had a Twinkies. I've heard legends of the American Twinkie.
Yeah, please continue.
It's just you know, like kind of like, you know, it's what they call a heart attack in in one bite, you know. But it's yeah, no, I've never had one myself. I'm not even certain of what's in the Twinkie.
Sugar.
Sugar, okay, alright.
I'll say this, I grew up with a fair bit of sugar. Like, sugar was a common thing in my household. So my body was pretty used to having sugar. But Twinkies, I ate one Twinkie once when I was a kid, and I felt so sick afterwards.
No, I see. Damn.
I was not, that's very rare for me to feel so sick from eating a sugary thing.
I mean, especially a younger kid, right? Like, sugar
Yeah.
makes you happy. That's impressive.
Yeah, I was a young lass.
Damn.
To be fair, though, I think later on I just realized that, yeah, like, for whatever reason, like, regular American buttercream that is used for cakes, like the
Right.
frosting, that would make me also feel sick if I ate too much of it. And Twinkie is almost condensed frosting in a way.
Oh, I see, I see.
It's kind of a cake, essentially, with the frosting covering it all over. Or at least on the top. It's been a while since I have ate it because obviously it made me sick and I never wanted to try it again.
Yeah, I get that.
Oh, deep fried Twinkie. Oh.
Ooh, how do you even deep fry a Twinkie?
I mean, people
You take it to
are
a heat
able.
and you put it in the fryer.
Right. Following so far. Continue.
There you go.
Oh, that's it. Okay, that's nice.
People have learned to deep fry about almost anything.
I see.
You do have to be a bit cautious about like size and shape and all that other good stuff, but like,
I mean, we figured out somehow how to deep fry Oreos.
oh, that's even easier than Twinkies. The Twinkies, you
Amazing.
still have to worry about the whole chocolate melting thing. Oreos, the cookie should stay intact, but like. Side by side. Sorry. Me thinks about strategy.
Oh, what's the plan?
Get the thing that make potion hit harder. Throw potion.
I see. Sounds like a plan, boss.
Yep.
As you can see, his soul is with the stars. Why are you here, Jewel Handler? If I dislike your answer, you shall not leave this mountain.
I have been waiting for you. I have been waiting to meet Hindel's friend.
My name is Wagner. Who are you? I must know or I will not help you.
I am Princess Velvet of Valentine.
You are related to the one who created the cauldron that destroys souls. And that jeweled chain.
Hindel last told me. A Shadow Knight from the Fairy Kingdom would soon come to take his life. He knew it all, but he died following his destiny. He mentioned you then.
He died from that jewel. Don't casually dismiss his death. Do you think of us as mere lizards, incapable of shedding tears? You don't seem to understand that my friend's death pains me terribly. It pierces my heart, you witch of Valentine. I could crush your bones and drink your blood, but it would bring me no peace. I curse the misfortune of meeting you here.
Wagner, please wait!
Beat up Wagner so he will talk to you.
That is quite a bit of the story.
About done.
Welcome back, Alora, with a Frosty. Speaking of sugary things, Frosty.
I agree, Sleepy Herbalist. This dragon has had quite a week of having his best friend die and then getting his ass repeatedly by various people who wanted to talk to him about something. Yeah, I don't usually advise for alcohol, but I think Wagner kind of needs a cold one.
What kind of effect would it have on the dragon, if any?
Probably terrifying.
And that was boss.
Nice. Rats.
Don't be arrogant, girl. Allow me to show you what a true dragon is capable of.
You can take my life, but please, hear what I have to say first.
I do not care if you beg.
I have stopped the cauldron to prevent a great disaster. Hindel told me to come here.
Eh? What did you say? You stopped the cauldron that creates the jewels like the ones you use?
No one can command the cauldron now. Save for the one wearing this ring, Titrell. This ring is the only thing that can reactivate the cauldron.
If you speak the truth, then that means that no more jewels can be created.
The Demon Lord and the goblins are all searching for this ring. Please lend me your aid. I come here to hide this ring where nobody will be able to find it.
Are you saying that the Valentine royal family wishes to dig its own grave? I never thought I'd hear that. But there is nowhere that is truly unreachable to all. Wherever the ring is buried, the dwarves will eventually dig it up, given time.
Then what do you suggest?
Let me take the ring.
Spice!
I am Wagner, ruler of the sky. Not even the beast of Armageddon can reach me above the clouds. And I am safe from Odin.
Why is that?
We made a deal long ago. In reward for his valor, I gave him my blood. The source of his mighty power is the dragon's blood running through his veins. As a result, Odin's powers cannot harm me. Now give me that ring.
Please be careful. This ring is sought by more than just kings.
'Tis my responsibility.
Thank you, Wagner.
If Odin is hunting you, I would advise you to stay away from this mountain. I often see the Demon Lord's Valkyrie in the area.
I cannot hide from him. This situation must come to an end eventually. I may be Valentinian royalty, but I am Odin's daughter.
What?
It has been predicted. I will be captured by
I
the
am
Aesir
continuously surprised!
as the thief who ruined their chances of victory.
Constantly just like, eh? What?
What you say? No. Shreds, you say?
Captured, you say? Daughter, you say?
Twinkies, you say?
Twinks, you say?
I think with that, we will take our leave.
Sounds like a plan.
I thank everyone for watching. It's been very nice. Thank you, Bryn, for joining us for this particular stream.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Good and nice.
Yeah.
Good night. Forever.
For you.
For you?